Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 200. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy. What's good, SLAC fam?
And as usual, in typical Say Like a Champ form, we are making sure that the audio is good, broadcasting live on location. So let us know in the comments if you can hear us or not. That would be really super dope. Yes.
It wouldn't be a SLAC episode, right? If we didn't have any issues, you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be at all. Let's see if everybody can hear us okay.
I do see Stephanie and Kel's in the chat, so let us know if you can hear us.
That's what's up. All right, welcome. Yeah, I think they can hear us. We got Kelly Williams in the chat, 200. Congrats. We also have Stephanie Washington in the building. Hey, y'all, happy 200. Thank you so much for being here. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz, once again.
And for the last 200 weeks in a row, we have been bringing you our take on the sports world, what we love, and what we love to share with you and yours and our SLAC family. So, this is a little bit of a celebration where we will do our normal topics, but we are celebrating 200. So we wanted to get together and just kind of have a little, have a fun show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we got a couple of things going on too. So we do got SLAC bingo going on, which I believe is the links in the bio or
yes.
Okay, cool. So links in the bio so you guys can participate with that. So we'll be giving out a couple of phrases during the show. The winner of SLAC bingo will get a $20 Nike gift card. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
participate along the way.
Yes, please participate with that, and it is starting right now. So if you're watching the video in YouTube, or on Facebook, if you look at the description of the video, there is a link there. You click that link, you get a bingo card, and you can actually mark it right there on the link as well. So there may be people that get the same card. So you got to be fast on the bingo. You got to be fast when you call bingo, either in the comments or if you guys are playing in person here too. So
it's like Uno, and it's like gotta be quick.
Exactly. So that's going to be one of the fun things we're doing. Also, we are doing a giveaway. A lot of you guys supported us by tagging friends in our video to support the show. And so for those people, we are going to be doing a drawing online live. We're going to be doing that about halfway through the show, and that is going to be for a $50 gift card. So have to be present to win. So we're hoping that it goes to somebody that's here and enjoying the show. So if you're here, please don't be afraid to shout out. Don't be afraid to hit up the comments. We do read the comments and love for you guys to be a part of the show, and we will be checking on those. And we would love to see what you guys think about episode 200. So let's see. What do we normally do right here? We got to bring it. Oh, we got to round out the panel.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch up the view a little bit. We got to show you who's here with us on stage. We got Mad Marcus, of course, super producer.
Yo, what's up, peoples? We in here.
Yes, and we got to shout out to Marcus because honestly, the very first. Oh, we got Pops real quick. My bad. Let's show Pops too. Give a shout out to Pops. Hello, Pops on the camera.
Say something, Pops.
Good evening. Oh, hold on. Tell him one more time.
Good evening.
That's what's up. All right, we got Pops in the building. He is going to give us an epic rant later today, and he's going to basically kick off the segment where we're going to have some rants if you guys want to rail on any certain subject, but that'll be towards the end of the show. But real quick, we do want to say a big thank you to Mad Marcus, our super producer. Honestly, the very first time we did the very first episode, which was back in September of 2019, we just showed up at his spot and we're like, we're trying to record right now. Like, we're like, we'll do this. And he was so gracious and opened up his studio and was just like, hey, anytime you guys want to do it, let's go. And so we're like, let's do it right now. That's what got us kickstarted. And here we are 200 episodes later. He's still supporting us, still got us all set up for the live show here today. So we want to give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much, Mad Marcus.
Appreciate you, man. I love you for
real. For real. Our good brother. And if you guys could shout out and show him some love in the comments too, that would be so dope. Woo! And we do want to say next up, of course, we want to give a live shout out to our studio audience. This is our first ever kind of official public studio audience.
I might turn off.
Oh, are you good?
No, mic turned off.
Oh no. Okay, we'll make sure we got Strizzy's audio. I can hear you good.
Can you? I can't hear. Maybe it's the headphones.
Oh, okay. See, and again, this is how it is. It's authentic. We're real deal. You hearing it?
Nope.
Okay, we hear you. I'm probably stepping on your cord somewhere. So we're gonna get that straight. But while we do that, get Strizzy's audio straight, we do want to say a big thank you to our live studio audience in here. We got some food out, and Grace, who is now, she didn't even know it, but she took the job as our creative director, our hospitality coach, all those things behind the scenes. She really stepped up for us. So I want to give her a big thank you. And also, our friends and family that came out with us. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some good food, and we'll talk more about the food a little bit later too. But in the comments, please shout out where you're from and where you're watching from, and we'll get it straight right now. And we'll be getting ready to get into our first topic. But let's check in on some things. We do got Grace in the comments. Thank you, Stephanie Washington, Kelly Williams. We got Unc as well, and he is here with us. That's what's up. He's saying, please don't mention that guy, but I don't know. It might be on the bingo card, so we'll see. We'll see. Somebody
might throw him out there a little bit.
Somebody might need us to mention that one. We also got Uncle Mark, Missouri, in the house. Shout out to the Show Me State. Thank you so much for watching, Uncle Mark. We appreciate you. And yes, Dave. Shout out Dave. What's up, bro? Yes, we have food here, and maybe there'll be some leftovers for you later. But we'll have to see if that lasts. So we also got Stephanie Washington, of course, holding it down for Las Vegas. And yes, she is one of our fans from the very early on. So we want to thank Stephanie Washington as well. We appreciate you. And she said she's gonna be here for 300. So we're gonna hold you to that.
I told her to hold her to it, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull up our graphics, and we're gonna try to do the combination of the graphics and the in studio. So the graphics won't be too crazy big, but that's okay because you'll get to see our smiling faces instead. How's that? All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up, and we're gonna go into our first topic of the day.
Let's get it.
What's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL talk.
Let's get it.
All right, NFL talk. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. We already talked about the bingo, so hopefully you guys have had a chance to jump in and play along with the bingo. And next, we're going to go to our first NFL talk topic. Really, there's not too much going on for NFL talk, but this was something pretty interesting. The Detroit Lions do and have unveiled a new alternate helmet that they're going to be rocking this year. We looked a lot at the alternate helmets last year, but Strizzy, I wanted to know what you thought of the old school Motor City one here.
So it's kind of crazy. I like the color. The color is dope, right? The color helmet's really cool. But I'm not necessarily feeling the actual emblem itself. I think I prefer the old logo. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Like the lion's kind of skinny. Like he looks like he might go down in a fight. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look so ferocious.
Like he's not with the pride. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I do love the history of it, though. The fact that they used to wear these back in, I think it was the 60s or 70s. I'm sure Pops, you were watching then, so you can confirm that. You can confirm that for us. But I think that they're pretty slick. But I agree, the old school single line, it's okay. But
yeah,
Marcus, do you have any thoughts on the Lions logo?
I say no. I don't like it. It looks terrible. So keep the old. I would say.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. You heard it from the man himself. Oh yeah, Pops, tell us.
I agree with you. I don't like it, and I do want to also clarify. This is the first time I've seen the helmet, so no prior knowledge.
You don't remember it like it was yesterday?
No prior knowledge.
Okay. That's what's up. But yeah, I do. I think it's cool though. It's all right. I just like the fact that the NFL is just letting people be more creative with their uniforms.
For sure.
Before it was like you can only change your helmet once every 10 years or something like that.
Something crazy.
So now they're going to be able to do it. And I do shout out to Nike and Oregon for changing that, because they're the ones that started in college, like a new uniform every week. And I feel like that kind of created some of the excitement, and the NFL just tried to use that. So, all right, next up, wait, hold on. Let me get these comments real quick. Let me see if anybody's feeling the, oh no. Okay, cool. All right, next up we do have, and I'm sorry we have to mention this guy, but this is just some kind of interesting news. We have Aaron Rodgers, who was in the news recently. He actually spoke over the weekend in Colorado at a psychedelic conference, pro psychedelic conference, and basically talking about the, the way that like using mushrooms and other like more experimental and illegal in some state drugs helped him kind of elevate his game. So what do you think about that, Strizzy? I mean, you don't have to, I'm not asking if you tried anything like that, but what are your thoughts on
Never. No, so I always knew something was wrong with Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was, but it's starting to make sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, people, there are other things, medicinal things that, I've always kind of agreed with, that have, medicinal effects, you know what I mean? But I've never tried any type of psychedelics, anything like that.
Yeah.
So not really sure how that helped him elevate his game, you know what I mean? But apparently he's on it, so he's just trying to get it legalized, you know what I mean? And if you got a big enough name like that, he might help it. Yeah, he might help it. So
Pops?
it's whatever.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Marcus.
No comment.
Okay, I'll round it off by just saying I'm crazy enough, so I don't know what that type of stuff would do to me. I don't think I need to open my mind any further. Like I'm good where I'm at. So, but more power to you, Aaron Rodgers, for being weird and being yourself. But yeah, I don't know if I can get behind that too much.
Trying to kill with these young kids.
Exactly. So we'll see. But if he keeps playing at 50 or something, you know what I'm saying? I guess we'll have to check back on that.
Right.
I want to shout out to Earth in the comments. He said hashtag SLAC 200. We appreciate you, Earth. Earth is going to be with us real soon to do some debut some music or something. Maybe give some slackers some breaking scoop on that. So we love Earth and we support what he's doing and we appreciate his support always. Thank you. We got Cousin, we got Quinn in the building. Congratulations, men, on 200. Thank you so much, Cuz, for checking in on us. We appreciate you watching the show. Another one from the Show Me State, St. Louis in the building. So if we got time later, we'll bump some Nelly for you, Cuz. How's that? So, that's what's up. All right, we'll keep this train moving. And really, like I said, we're scraping the bottom of the NFL topics, but really what we need to keep our eyes on the prize. We got 39 days till preseason starts. We got 74 days till kickoff. We know it'll go by in a flash. We'll have, camp news and different things like that, but just hold on for us. We know it's the summertime, but we're going to get through it, and we'll have lots of NFL stuff to kind of hold us over. But for now, we'll make it work with what we got.
The worst time of the year, man. I hate this time of the year.
I watched the Korean baseball
like
game last night, bro.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty rough out there. Yeah, and I know if you can't get behind baseball, it definitely the summer tends to drag on. So, Uncle Mark says he's always been a little bit different as well as Unc. Yeah, he's definitely out there a little bit. But all right, let's keep this thing moving. We just got done with the NBA, so that's a hot topic. Let's see what's going on over there. All right, NBA talk. So last week we were discussing Chris Paul being moved to the Wizards, and now this week, he had his bags packed, but we knew he wouldn't be there for long, right? That's the one thing we had said together last week is that we knew that he probably wouldn't be staying there. Now we have news of where he will be. He is going to Golden State, and this was kind of a shocker. This was, kind of a blockbuster, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA always has storylines every year, but I definitely was curious to see. Starting with you, Strizzy, what your thoughts were on CP3?
It makes a lot of sense in a sense, right? We know Draymond Green opted out. We still don't know if he's going to re-sign for a lower paycheck, but he talked about he still thinks he's worth another $100 million contract, so he might not be back. Right? Exactly. Like I said, he thinks, but so they lost kind of their distributor. We love Steph Curry, but in my opinion, he's really not much of an actual point guard. He doesn't distribute the ball. When the ball's in his hands, he's looking to score. So
right.
You get CP3, who's obviously a much better passer and a much better floor general than Draymond is. But the same problem that we had in Phoenix is his health, right? Can he stay healthy? Can he stay healthy long enough for when these games actually matter? And I think that's the biggest question for him being in Golden State. So I like the move for them because he'll obviously be able to put those two players or their shooters in better spots. He'll make their bigs better on pick and rolls.
Yeah.
But again, it's his health, man. His health is my biggest concern. So if he can't stay healthy, then they just take up a roster spot. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, he's such a coach, though. He still will help. I agree with a lot of your points, but Marcus, you want to jump in next on this one?
I think it's gonna work out though. I think he's a better point guard than Draymond. I think Draymond is gone. I think he'll be out of there. And I think Steph will score more points now. I think he don't have to worry about handling the ball. Chris Paul, he don't do much. He'll take the shot when he didn't take those shots. But I think it'll be a cool little spot for him. I'm looking forward to seeing it. You won't get no defense out of him, but offensive wise, I think it'll be pretty cool. But
true.
So I think it'll be okay to see.
Pops?
I agree with most of what Strizzy said. I think that when you add him to Clay and Steph, I would bring him off the bench and play him limited minutes to try to keep him healthy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that trio in the playoffs?
Yeah.
He knows how to play. He's a veteran player. Like you said, he knows all the tricks and all that stuff. I think it's an excellent matchup as long as he is healthy in the playoffs. And I think the fact that they traded Poole tells me Green is coming back. They didn't want to do it after what he did, but the fact is, to win now, they have to bring Green back, so they had to get Poole off the team. It's unfortunate. They gave up an excellent young player but they did the right thing by the team to try to win now, and Chris Paul will help that if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'll be honest too. I think Poole didn't want to be there, right? Like you look at his body language, and after timeouts during the season last year, a lot of times he's just walking past Draymond Green, walking past Steph Curry.
Because they basically said you're not valuable enough for us to care right now.
For sure, you know what I mean. So I think he honestly wanted to be out. So I don't think he played himself out, but he took a lot of uncharacteristic shots and stuff last year that
he played his way out. I think that shot in the playoffs when Steph was like, oh,
yeah,
I think he seen that and was like, man, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't think he necessarily played his way out, but I think part of it was you got 14, 15 guys on the roster.
Yep.
When that stuff happened, 10 was in favor of
Green,
5 was in the favor of Poole.
Yeah.
That decided it right there.
True.
The bottom line is Green is in with those other guys.
Yep.
He's a veteran, and even if he's a jerk with no character, in my opinion, he's still a good player, and he has helped them win championships, and they have to retain him, so they had to get Poole off the team.
I feel you. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I think it is a good move. I think it could work. All depending on health, like we always talk about. We lost our feed there. That's okay. We'll get it right back. I just think though too, like I feel like the window for the Warriors, like it keeps shutting, right? And we keep thinking it's like almost shut, and they keep finding a way to like put stuff in there. It's like they got like a little flimsy stick this time. Like they're just like holding that window open, and the championship window is still open to me. But I just feel like this is the last chance. I feel like Chris Paul doesn't have too much longer this year. If it works, that's great. Maybe they retool again.
Yep.
But I feel like this is kind of their last big swing before like they're really okay. It's really over with, But I do think that Green will be back. I agree with you, Pop. So I think that Draymond Green knew what was going to happen, or knew that they were going to have to maneuver some things around, and he'll come back and try to get them up under the tax. So
I think Draymond gone though.
You still think he's gone?
I think he's out of there.
I don't know, man. I think it's just going to be now that Poole's out of there. I feel like he can just kind of.
The reason why I say I think he's gone because he can get more money somewhere else. So I think maybe Detroit's more like he got 4 rings. So at the end of the day, you could get paid more money. Why not get the more money? So I think somebody gonna give him more money. I think he's gonna leave.
Let's see. I can see it either way, but I don't know. I just have some suspicion now that Poole's gone. Makes me think that. Unc says Chris Paul needs to retire. I agree. He still can contribute, but I mean, it's just
38.
Yeah,
my knees hurt.
Maybe go out on top.
Yeah. Maybe that's what he's looking at. He's going like a John Elway situation. Also, he says Draymond needs a jump shot. That's definitely for sure.
That's not happening.
I think that's what limits his value other places, though. And so we'll see.
It's too late for that.
I definitely want to give a big shout out to Mama D. She says checking us out. Hey. Thank you so much for being in the house. So we love you very much, and we appreciate you rocking with us and always out to support. So got a heart from Pops even. That's what's up. Uncle Mark agrees. So he says players never seem to know when to call it quits. Talking about Chris Paul, they have too many little guards already. Size could end up being a problem, but we'll see.
As a Miami fan, let me tell you, it's definitely a problem.
Jordan Poole, next 6-man award winner. Unc says I could see that for sure. He might just go over to Washington and go off. And there's going to be plenty of points to get now that they got rid of. Well, we'll talk about that. But now they got rid of Beal, and actually now that they got rid of Porzingis, which is another trade that we will talk about a little bit later. But for now, let's see what's up next. Oh, yeah, it is that. Okay, so we had the other blockbuster trade that we need to discuss. Kristaps Porzingis going to Boston, and they're keeping their big two together. Then we got the Grizzlies and getting Marcus Smart, and then Tyus Jones to the Wizards with a couple extra picks. Strizzy, what were your thoughts on this one?
As a Miami fan, it's like, dang, it sucks, right? Like we're already a really, really small team, so hopefully we can do something about that in the offseason. But Porzingis had an amazing year last year, right?
He really did, quietly, because he was in Washington.
Exactly, yeah, very true. But one of his biggest things has been injury prone. But last year he stayed pretty healthy, and even I think the year or two before that in Dallas he stayed pretty healthy. They just didn't get along too well with with our boy down there, Luka, and they sent him off. So. You get somebody who's that big who's going to average 10 rebounds, who's going to average over 20 points probably, who's a great 3-point shooter, and it's just long, you know what I mean? So that's going to cause a lot of issues. Again, kind of like Chris Paul thing, right? He does have a history of being injured, so that's going to play a really big role in it. You lose Marcus Smart, which in my opinion is the engine for that team. He's the one who holds everybody accountable, right? Jason Tatum's not a leader, you know what I mean? And neither is Jaylen Brown. They're both very quiet players, but Marcus Smart is not. So I think that's a big loss in that aspect, but you keep Malcolm Brogdon, you know what I mean, who played very well for them last year coming off the bench. As long as he can stay healthy too. Exactly, right? So I think Porzingis going to Boston is huge. They're still making splashes, trying to do everything they can to stay in that title contention because they're so close that they can't get over that hump.
Yeah.
I think Tyus Jones, who I think is a really good point guard, who backed up Ja, is going to be I think he's going to show people how good he actually is in Washington. So I think it kind of worked out for everybody. And, Memphis gets their guy for at least the next 25 games while,
right. While
Josh sitting out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he's thinking about what he's done.
Yeah. While he's sitting in timeout.
Unk says Boston Celtic tickets will see an enormous increase if they re-sign Tatum and Brown. Yeah. And it looks like they're going to be able to do that.
Yep.
And they're going to need those ticket prices because they're going to be in the luxury tax heavy. But that's cool, though. I do think that this gives that a chance, right? Last week we talked about how much Tatum and Brown wasn't enough, right? And they needed to kind of change it up. Now they're going to get a chance to keep both of them, but still add to it. So we'll see how it works. Pops, what did you think about the Porzingis?
I agree with, again, pretty much what Strizzy said. If he's healthy, you add him to Tatum and to Brown. Outstanding team. Yeah, they gave up Smart, and he was the heart and soul of the team. But when every time they lost a game, did anyone say, why wasn't Marcus Smart doing anything?
True.
Because he's not pivotal to game-winning situations.
Yep.
He's a game player. He's a winner, excellent player. But to get Porzingis and 2 first-round picks, I would make that deal every day of the week. They're a better team and probably the favorite in the East now.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
Marcus, any thoughts on you?
I don't know, man. I didn't like Marcus Smart going to Memphis. I don't think he's going to do like he did in Boston there, I don't think. Because you have 2 of the back-to-back defensive players. You're on the same team, but at the same time, it's in the West. So, I don't know. I never was a big fan of the Marcus Smart. And I think it's going to show I think he had to be more offensive on this team here, I think, to me, my personally. But it's going to look funny, but I like Porzingis on the Celtics, though. That's going to be a big addition for them. But and Tyus Jones, he's not enough for me to be talking about him. So we'll see how it goes. But Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies, I didn't like that too much.
Gotcha. All right, that's what's up. So those are the blockbuster trades that happened so far and kind of leading up to the draft. And we did want to talk about draft night. We had Wembanyama drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, and here's him next to Adam Silver, who is not a small guy either.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty crazy. But what did you think about Wembanyama? I mean, there wasn't really much surprise with that, but do you think he will be as good as touted? Real quick, Strizzy, before we.
I think so, and then I think if he's going to be, he's in the right spot. He's in the right place for sure.
Yeah.
I talk about a lot of these. I was just talking to Pops a little bit ago about player development coaches, right? And Pops definitely one of the best, if not the best, in the league at that, right? So, he talked that people have been talking about like his frame, right? His frame. You look at some really thin guys in the league like Kevin Durant, and like I see this dude getting bullied around by point guards. You know what I mean? So, at that position, I think he wants to put on a little bit of weight, but he's played like this his entire life, so I don't think he's going to put on too much more weight.
Yeah.
But he's definitely, in my opinion, the clear number 1 pick. I weren't going to, do anything, with it, trade up or trade down or whatever. But I think he's in the right spot. I think he couldn't be anywhere better to start his career.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Pops, is he going to change the game?
I wouldn't say he's going to change the game. He's not Michael Jordan, for God's sake. But he's going to be an outstanding player, and I agree with Strizzy again. You couldn't go to a better place. Pops is going to coach a long time now because of this young man. They have a great system in place. He can turn anybody that has effort into a superstar. This kid is going to be great. I can't wait to see Chet Holmgren of OKC play well also. I think that kid's going to be a superstar as well.
I like it. All right, this is the rest of the draftees up there too. And I think there was some really good stories and some really interesting things from draft night, even though the number 1 pick was anticlimactic, of course.
Yeah.
But I did think my favorite thing I wanted to talk about was the Thompson twins going number 4 and number 5. So 2 brothers going back to back and top 5 in the NBA in the same draft. And just they're very well spoken. They carried themselves very well, but very in a confident manner. So I'm excited for them. I think that'll be really, really dope to see. And I think I don't know. I just think that was really cool. Anthony Weston joining the show. What's good, our brother? Man? Thank you for being here with us.
What's up, man?
One of the consistent contributors to the show. We appreciate you. Let us know your thoughts on the draft as well as we get through some of these comments. And you bring us back to the full view.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wembanyama Unk says Wembanyama needs to gain weight. Yeah, I think so, but maybe just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but I do think that
I don't
he
think
might
Wade
get
either
back down a
because
little bit.
you have Brendan Ingram and Kevin Durant never got that way, and they still balling. So I don't think you need that.
Gotcha. We'll see. Uncle Mark says now he's playing with grown men, not strong enough. Yeah, so we'll see, but he'll get there. He'll make his adjustments, but I think what's gonna help that out is his size is just so different.
Right.
That will help him get around those things.
His
So,
length is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's legit crazy.
I think it's not natural. Like I still feel like he, as a rookie, will probably lead the league in blocks, just because guys they will eventually adjust. But
Yeah.
when you're playing him the first time ever, you don't think he's gonna reach that far,
Exactly.
And he's just so big, 7'5", and just like his wingspan's crazy. So, I definitely think he'll be doing good.
Anytime you get past him, you think you get the wide open layup. It's not wide open.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But if he does like ball out like this, like it will be something different to see, because there's been tall players, Manute Bol, and even like Bull recently,
Yeah.
but it's like they've never had the skills to go with that.
Yep.
This guy seems to. So we'll see. Anthony Weston was excited for his Mizzou Tigers. Of course, he says they draft picked Kobe Brown, but went to the Clippers though. But I still think he'll do good, and he's joining a pretty strong fraternity of Missouri Tigers in the league. So definitely shout out to them. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Twins though? You think they're gonna do pretty good they drafted back to back like that high?
I think that their athleticism is going to carry them.
Okay.
And I think if they learn to shoot, I think that they will be very good. But I feel like they can come and contribute right now.
Okay.
I think they can play a lot of minutes and at least play really good defense. So I don't know. I just love the story too,
Yeah.
I just think it's so cool. But all right, let me see what else we got for NBA talk. Stephanie says, I want to see Big Vic play at Summer League, but they're tripping on those prices. And thank you for reminding me that, Steph, actually, because Summer League is starting. So actually July 3rd, the Sacramento Classic starts, and Wembanyama will be in that. So that's the first time we'll get to see this guy play. And then I think it's like July 10th or 11th is when the Vegas Summer League starts. And the Vegas Summer League, just in the past like 4 years, has gone crazy. Like we've looked at going before, and like literally before, like 2019, it was like $20 for a general admission ticket,
Right.
and it was $100 if you wanted floor seats. Now it's like $500 for floor seats and like $100 for general admission. Like it's crazy now, and they start to sell out because basically when you buy the day ticket, you get to see all the games that day, so you get to see all the rookies. One of these years, we're gonna have a SLAC event where we go to the Summer League. I think that would be super dope.
Oh, for sure.
But we're just not quite there yet. Well, we can get the media passes, or we can write some of that off maybe.
I will say this too, though, Steph. If you are gonna, trying to splurge a little bit and go watch Vic play, do it game one because he's not gonna play very many games.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They're not gonna want him to be the Summer League MVP or anything
for
crazy
sure.
like that.
Pop's gonna get his man one game to see how he plays against these other dudes, and that's probably gonna be it.
Yeah,
They're
for
gonna
sure.
shut him down quick.
Have we talked about the Bradley Beal thing? Did I miss that already?
We talked about Bradley Beal last week, but I think
I know we did that last week. My bad.
we did. But tell us your thoughts on Bradley Beal.
Oh, we did talk about it last week.
Yeah.
I said I didn't like it. My bad.
That's right. Yeah, you
It
said
still
they're the same
feel
player.
new, I guess. I seen that they were trying to get rid of
Actually.
Aiden. But I guess they said they're gonna keep Aiden on.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
trying to ship him out for something. I forgot who it was, but they decided to keep him in there. So
Yeah.
I don't like that. I would get rid of Aiden.
Yep. Actually, we can talk on it a little bit. So, Marcus alluded to Phoenix Suns trying to get rid of Ayton. Part of that, they're trying to do some type of three-way deal with Philly and another
That's
team.
what it was with Tobias
Harris. Yeah,
That's
for
what it
Tobias
was.
Harris.
Okay.
So they're trying to they're trying to do everything they can to fill out their roster a little bit. You know what I mean? And I'd actually really love that. I'd love to see Tobias Harris there and be able to get some more pieces, maybe some more defensive players, some more shooters from Ayton, because they got to fill it out. You know what I mean? They got to figure this out. The team right now, the roster right now, just it's not going to cut.
They
it.
don't even have a bench. Literally, they
Yeah,
have five
no,
players
they
on
have
the
five
roster.
players on the roster right now. It's crazy.
So
That's-
everybody playing 48 minutes. So.
for real.
But no, they will see. We will see. Anthony Weston does say CP3 Warriors is super interesting. He is letting us know on that. Oh, Stephanie Washington says general admission is 70 now. Okay, cool. So still,
yeah.
But no, I appreciate you clarifying me on that one because I don't want to exaggerate. It's bad enough on its own. It's like, man, I wish we could go back a little bit, but that's okay. All right, I think that's it really for NBA talk. We're gonna get to our giveaway in just a second here. We're just gonna go ahead and run through our last topics real quick. Really, I think all we have on here is, let me pull this up again. My bad. We got other sports. I did want to talk about some baseball. Elly De La Cruz. So this is the exciting new guy. And actually, Strizzy, you turned me on to him first. You were like, hey, you check this dude out. And he just came up and he made his major league debut a couple weeks ago. But last week he hit for the cycle. He's like the youngest player to hit for the cycle in like 35 years. Super fast. He makes so many doubles into triples. So I just really just want to say I'm excited for this guy. Watch out for this guy. If you haven't heard the name, check him out when you can. He's making the Reds exciting, and I think they're actually in first place in the division too.
So they're a 13-game winning streak. They just lost today to the Braves, so they finally lost or whatever. But yeah, man, this kid's been crazy. I mean, he's stealing bases every game. It's amazing how one player can make a baseball team exciting to watch again. Right? They've been pretty bad the last couple of years. And you're right, man. I hit you up. I was like, yo, watch out for this kid, man. He's really, really good. And man, like you said, singles and the doubles and the triples. He just, I don't know. He's amazing. He's amazing to watch, and extremely fun to watch. I hope he has a long, lengthy career because he's gonna be one of those players that continues to make baseball interesting. You know what I mean? So watch this kid, man. He's been phenomenal. He had another home run the other night too, last night or yesterday, as well as I think a double and a triple and a stolen base. So it's insane, man. He's playing so well.
Pops, you like the kid?
Yeah, he's going to be a really, really good player, and he's off to a phenomenal start.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Yeah, he's like you said, he's changed the Cincinnati's fortune. Just putting him in the lineup has really changed their prospects quickly. The other thing I was going to talk about too was the Angels the other night. They actually won. Was it 25-1 over the Colorado Rockies? So something you really don't see too often. So I definitely wanted to shout them out. Ohtani obviously is a beast, leading them in hits, runs, home runs, everything, batting average. But of course, they still have Mike Trout, who is my favorite player and one of the one of the greatest players ever too. So I really like what they're doing. They got them going both at the same time.
You know what's crazy about that game is it wasn't even a bunch of home runs. They were just hitting.
Yeah,
like it was crazy. Like it was insane. Like the pitchers. Who was it? Who they play in?
The Rockies.
Yeah, the pitcher could do nothing. Like they're hitting everything.
They got lit up. So I think
AJ, before you move on, I want to give a quick shout out to Luis Ariz.
Oh yeah.
That guy, unbelievable. He won't hit 400, unfortunately, but the guy can just hit. I have not seen anything like that for a long, long time. Shout out to him. That guy can freaking hit the ball.
Yep.
Most definitely, yeah. And they were actually comparing his numbers to Tony Gwynn's, and it was surprising how they look compared to Tony. And it's like this is like an all-time hitter. And yeah, the other day he dipped under 400. Then the next night he had 5 hits and went right back up over 400. But yeah, will he be able to hit 400 for the year? Most likely not. That's just pretty phenomenal, pretty unheard of.
Still so many games left too.
You never know.
But yeah,
but I didn't want to say it out loud because I don't want to compare him to George Brett, but kind of reminds me of what George Brett did. George Brett is the only player in the history of baseball to have a batting title in 3 different decades. The guy could hit, and when he was like 35, he was hitting 390. He ended up hitting like 390 that year, and he flirted with 400 all year. And it kind of reminds me of that kind of year. He's not going to do it,
right?
But man, what a season!
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the kind of power that Brett did. And again, he's not the player that George Brett was. So I didn't want to.
Let me defend myself. let me back that down.
Let me clarify. But the guy's a phenomenal hitter.
Oh no, I love it. Most definitely. All right. That's what's up. I think we're gonna wrap up the graphics here, but I do want to just say, thank you guys all for your support. We're getting ready to do the giveaway here, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us, rocking with us. If you don't mind hitting the like button, that would really help us out too while you're in here, and drop those comments as well, and keep it going.
I don't know if you cool with this, but we have some longtime fans in here, and people don't get to see their face. We should like show their face.
Well, I think after the giveaway, what we're thinking is, if Pops, if you're willing to share your couch,
scoot over a little bit. You got Unc and then we got Moms up in here. You gotta let people know who we got. Grace. People never see faces. Like we
now it's gonna be totally up to them if they want to.
Yeah, up to them. Yeah.
But I think we do the giveaway, and after the giveaway, as we kind of wind the show down, if anybody wants to come up and say a quick rant, we are gonna have Pops, you're gonna kick us off with the rants first, and then
the king of the rants.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to share it too, so that's what we'll do, I think. So I just want to do the giveaway real quick, but let me get it together.
You need a drum roll or something? Let me see.
Well, I still need to prep it a little bit. So Strizzy, I don't know if you want to say anything. Oh no, wait, no. While I prep it, actually, we have a video to watch. But you guys are gonna have to check the audio to make sure that this video works.
Okay, I think I figured out what the audio wasn't playing. It's not
Okay.
gonna be as loud, but we have something.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna do something real quick. We did have, you know, for this was like our first like in person like live studio audience type of thing. So we wanted to have food and drink for everybody to come and enjoy while we run our mouths. You know what I'm saying? And so you know they have something to do. So but we wanted to have food, but we ended up being able to do it for special cause. So our good friend Miss Shanita, who actually does a lot of charity work and mission work for her church, she is getting ready to go to Africa. So she was doing food fundraisers to kind of help support what she's trying to do. And so we were able to put together a little video for her. We're gonna play that right now, and we're gonna get the giveaway together in the meantime. And I think, yes, make sure you're still hitting your bingo cards too. If you guys want to, if you guys have double check to see if you haven't gotten bingo yet. But we're gonna go ahead and present this video real quick. I think we might even try to grab a plate real quick so we can give a live taste test if you want while we watch this video, and then we'll come back and we'll do the giveaway. So let me make sure we can get it popping. And this is for Miss Shanita, who we love very much and who blessed us with some food. So let's go ahead and see if this will work.
My name is Shanita McCree, and I am a missionary with Palm Valley Church. I'm going on a mission trip to Cote d'Ivoire, Africa. That is where we will be training church members to start up preschool. So we have professional teachers and nurses. One of the parts that I'll be doing is talking about health and safety as far as making sure that they wash their hands before and after they eat. I'll be teaching them how to make tippy tap, where you take a jerry jug and you bind it to a rope and a tree, or put it on two stands with a pole, and you make a foot pedal. So when you push the foot pedal, it tilts and the water come out, because they don't have running water in the area where we're going. And we'll also talk about safe water. Don't wash your dishes, wash your clothes, play in the same water that you're going to use to drink or to cook with. Those are some of the things that we'll be doing.
How can we support you in what you're doing?
You can go to PVC Missions, and if you wish to donate to me personally, you would tag Shanita McCree. But if you wish to give to the team, which is a team of 11 of us, just make that donation and say it's for Africa. But even after the trip is over, it's just putting money in the funds for next year. Each missionary that is going has to raise $3,500.
And so that's why you do things like the fundraisers, right?
Yes, yes. Today was actually hoagie sale, and I am so thankful for everybody that comes out and supports me. And next weekend we'll be doing soul food. We're gonna get a taste of goodness. It's a party in the mind. Party in the mind.
Anything else you want to say or put out there?
But yeah, I got a couple of things that I didn't even mention. There's a orphanage where they had over 25 babies, and they had 5 to 6 workers to hold them, to love them, to feed them, you know. And it just breaks your heart when you see these babies just laying on the floor, sitting in a cardboard box, because they don't have the equipment. Those were the 2 major ones, the Esther Center and the orphanage. So if anybody wanted to help, go to Palm Valley Missions, put Girls Home or orphanage funding, and the money will get to where it's supposed to.
Thank you for what you do now.
Thank you.
Going on your 5th mission trip.
Oh, I love it. I mean, yeah, it's scary. It's scary. The unknown is very scary. But then, you know, it's like the day of, God gives you that peace. Like, I got you.
Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you. Go ahead.
It's going. You're ready.
Oh, it's on?
Right?
It's ready.
Yep.
It's gone when we put food in the mouth?
Yep.
That's how we get the authenticity. That's how we get
Best clips at.
You sure? Oh.
All right, so that was Miss Shanita. So definitely want to say thank you to her for sharing with us, allowing us to support her by getting the food from her. And we actually went and grabbed some plates. So this is what the Slackers here in person have been enjoying during the show. And I know it's kind of hard to see. Okay, yeah. Marcus, if you want to show them the plate, but we got dressing here. We got macaroni and cheese. We got green beans, and we got red beans and rice, or beans and rice, and then we got some fried chicken to go with it and some rolls. So this is beautiful. Thank you, Miss Shanita, for hooking up the sides. And yeah, that's what's up. Strizzy's liking it. So please excuse any extra noises that you may hear on there. So a couple things. Stephanie Washington says, post a link to the charity place to donate, please. Okay, I will do that. I will put the link in the comments right now. I can go and grab that. Thank you. That's a great idea. We'll do that. Anthony Weston says, great cause. Most definitely, yes. And I can't believe she's going on her 5th mission trip. So definitely she's in our thoughts and prayers as she goes out there. But she's hooked now. And you never know, what you might get into by saying yes. That's one of the big things that during the interview that I learned from her is like, hey, just say yes first, and the rest will kind of figure it out. But if you have a calling to try to do something, don't be afraid to say yes. So that's what's up. Unc says Miss Shanita is a hero. She most definitely is, and we're definitely happy to know her. Stephanie Washington says this is awesome. Kelly says amazing work. So that's what's up. All right. So I don't think we're very close live in person. I think we have a couple people that are just a few away from bingo. But if you're out there and you've been playing bingo along with us, definitely know what's going on and let us know what's going on so you can get that $20 Nike gift card. And Stephanie Washington says throwing down. Yeah, most definitely.
I'm trying to stop. It ain't working, bro.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm afraid to take too many bites. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get totally distracted here. So let me get this giveaway going real quick. And I have the link here and I have the list and everything like that. So just give us 1 second here and I will put that on there. And Grace says, who knows, you may see A-Dub and I on the next mission trip. Yeah, I think maybe so. I think that would be
you don't sound confident, brother.
I think it would be life-changing.
Out there, brother.
Miss Shanita was sharing to us about some of the different things, you go through and, the length of the travel and all that. But honestly, yeah, like she said, maybe a little bit scary, but I think I'll be down.
You can go. I'll be scared to go because they'll be like, you stay here. You look like us.
Oh, no.
You don't go back. I'm American. No, he has good accent. He stay here.
They're like,
you on the hand, you can go back. They're like, yeah, he can go back to American. I get stuck there. That's why I ain't never going.
No,
I don't want to do it. No.
Don't say that, dog. No,
you know how it goes.
Looking at Marcus like he got strength.
Yeah.
He has good accents. He's one of us.
No. That's funny though. That's too funny, dog. But no, I think so, man. They're so funny because there's different trips and different things that I want to do. And I feel like that would be just as rewarding, if not more so, than any other, any other trip around the world I could plan, or any other type of cruise or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think so, and we'll definitely be hitting you up though, because that 3,500. That's an investment to make that happen. So I'm glad we could support her though and help out with that for sure. So all right, let's get this wheel of names going. And we're gonna put everybody in the wheel of names. And let me see if you guys can see my screen share when I share this. You guys just give me a thumbs up so we know we got it right. Okay. So if you guys can see the names.
Oh, here we go.
So we got 15 people entered, and so this is everybody that basically came out and participated in our tagging friends and sharing. And so this is for the $50 gift card. We're gonna go ahead and spin it and see what happens. Are you guys rolling for anybody, or yeah, we'll do the drum roll.
I'm saying I got no favorites.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I hope I just. And we'll see, but we're gonna call, and if they're not happen to be here with us, you're gonna have to claim it in the comments. So if not, we'll spin again. So we'll see. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here it goes. It's going down. Oh, we got Miss V.
Miss V.
Miss V is the winner. Let's see if Miss V is with us. I hope she is. Shout out. Yeah. Okay. And Miss V actually, for our old school fans and for our fans that have been around for a while,
True.
if you guys have heard our theme song, she hooked it up. She was the original jingle
Original.
for the Say Like a Champ. So Miss V, congratulations. If you're out there, please let us know. If not, we'll spin again. We can remove and spin again. So we might get to spin this thing a few times. So that's what's up. Let's see. I'm gonna take a quick bite here.
Take that bite.
Oh, the special guest just walked in live in person.
All right, we might have to have them. Maybe they can.
They're not shy. They can come up here.
Yeah.
See
All
with
right, I
pops. They can see with Grandpa.
Miles and Augie, you guys want to come up and say hi?
You want to say hi with Grandpa?
Huh?
All right, I think we're gonna split it again. I think we're gonna spin it again, real quick, and then we'll have them ready. All right, let's spin again. Let's see. Hopefully, we can have somebody claim their prize. Here we go. Second spin.
Just be careful.
Our brother Anthony Wesson.
Anthony.
That's what's up.
We
All
know
right,
Ant's
Anthony
on board.
Wesson. We know Anthony's on here. That's what's up. So Anthony, you will be the winner of the gift card, and I think we got all your information already. So we will definitely get you going. So that's what's up, Anthony Weston. Congratulations.
Yo.
Thank you so much. You've been a big time supporter of ours, a brother of ours, and we definitely want to have you on the show very soon. But a winner in life and a winner in a lot of things you do. So I'm glad you won the gift card too. You know what I'm saying? It's only right.
We have the special guest on the camera right now.
Okay, let's go ahead and get them.
2 of Laura and I's 5 grandchildren. This is Miles, our youngest. This is August. You guys say hello?
Hello.
Hey boys, that's what's up.
Y'all made
That's
it,
what's up.
man. Y'all made it. I wish we had our food contest. Remember, we supposed to do August. Was it supposed to be the pizza?
Oh yeah,
or
the
something?
pizza. We're gonna have the
So we're gonna do it.
Pizza.
August is gonna be a part of the pizza contest.
Yeah, I think he might win too.
That's what's
We
up.
did terrible on those wings. Remember, we tried to do it.
I
live?
know we
It
did the
was
wing
terrible.
challenge, and yeah, we
It
let
was so
let
hard to
ourselves
do
down.
that.
But that's what's up. But so yeah, so we got the little ones in the house, and we'll definitely we appreciate them being a part of it. So that's what's up. And you have something? Here, show that one more time, real quick.
Augie, hold that up.
Hold that up, Augie.
Hold it up straight up.
That's what's
Family's right
up. Got us a little card right there. It says 200 on it. Thank you so much.
Miles, you got one too. I see.
Miles has one too. Hold yours
Miles?
up, Miles.
That's what's up.
Good
Thank you
job.
guys so much for the love. Yes.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a lot of hard work.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for the support. We appreciate you guys for being here and for those lovely cards. We'll definitely frame those up. And Pops has got his little twin on him right there.
He's definitely a
So
twin. Like I
funny.
mean, just like Pops. It's crazy.
Oh, little baby Pops
Mannerism
is
and everything, man.
Yes.
It's all Pops. So we know how Pops was as a kid.
Yes, exactly. That's looking at that. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up the show, but we're gonna do have Pops do his rant. So,
Yeah.
Pops, we're gonna give the floor to you. And then while Pops is doing that, you guys, if you want to you can do a rant in the comments. We'll read it on your behalf in our best voice imitation of you. Or if you're here in person and if you want to jump on the couch or you want to come up, you can say a few things as well as we wrap this up. And again, appreciate you guys for being with us, for rocking with us. And there still might be time for bingo. You never know. So listen close and let's go ahead and let Pops do his thing.
Okay. Well, thank you very, very much, gentlemen. And I do want to say congratulations. When you came to me and said that you guys were going to do this podcast, couldn't imagine 200 episodes in a row. So
Wow.
congratulations. I'm very, very proud
Me
of
neither,
all of
Pops.
you guys. And the
you.
effort that you guys put through every Tuesday at 6:00 is like, hey, that's the thing. You got to be there. So couple things. I'm doing a little advertisement of my own before I do my rant here.
Hold on, a little higher.
I'm very, very disappointed to find out that in the first time, I think since the year 2000, that Bud Light is no longer the #1 beer in America.
What?
I'm not going to go into the sideline issues as to why, but guys, do me a favor. You guys know that there's only 3 things I love in life: family, football, food, including Bud Light. Okay, so help me get it back to #1. I'm doing everything I can, but it's not a single man job. I need some help. So do me a favor. Now, for my rant, and again, guys, love the show, and I appreciate the fact that you guys let me participate and come on here every once in a while and do this. So my rant, of course, is my favorite guy in the world, Joel Embiid.
Oh man.
So here we go. Mr. Joel Embiid, I just want to say that in my personal opinion, you are the most disappointing Sixer in the history of the organization. It's not because of your talent. You have immense talent, but the fact is, 3 years in a row, when we've got knocked out of the playoffs, you've blamed others. You caused Ben Simmons, you threw your brother under the bus, talked crap about him, got him traded off the team. I felt like that was a championship team. He did all the defense for you. He set up the offense. That guy played hard every minute of the game, something you still don't know how to do. Another thing is, next year we get eliminated from the playoffs. You come out and say, we don't have any toughness. Well, that's your job, buddy. So we go out and we sign P.J. Tucker for $33 million, and he had the most scoreless games of any starter in the NBA. So money well spent. So this year we get eliminated, and you go out and say, Harden and I need more help. Well, you and Harden had the worst games of anybody in the game when we got eliminated. So to me, what I want you to do is look in the mirror, and I want you to look at Jokic. That's a real man who went out and did everything that he needed to do to bring a championship to his team.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to grow up. I want you to get in shape. I want you to shut your mouth and go out there and play. Nick Nurse is going to make you play defense, but I want you to shut up and stop throwing your other teammates under the bus. That is so unprofessional. And for me, to this point again, the most disappointing Sixer in the history of the organization, unless you can change that for me. Thank you guys for your time.
Pops, I got one question, Pops.
Yes.
So he won MVP. That still makes him the worst. He didn't.
Stole
Okay.
it from Jokic. They didn't want to give it to him 3 straight years. Who won the championship?
Got it.
Thank you. Jokic, he's the better player by far. And again, the guy knew he had to get better and play better defense. He had to have more stamina to play better in the fourth quarter. He's done everything to bring a championship to his team. And B's doing nothing but blaming others.
Got it.
Giannis did the same thing. AJ and I talked about. This guy will never win a championship in Miami. In Milwaukee. He's doing everything he can. Yes, he did. They got him complimentary pieces, and he won a championship.
Yeah.
You know?
Not to mention, you look at what he did in a individual self, right?
Right.
Not being able to hit free throws, not able to hit free throws. He got a step back post game. He's even shooting threes every once in a while. He's not hitting them, like these shooting guards are, but you just see the effort.
And when it mattered, what did he hit in that one game? 15 out of 17 free throws or whatever. Champions do champion things. Embiid is not a champion player at this time. He's got to step up and stop blaming others and do what you get paid to do. You're one of the highest paid players in the league, and you run your mouth all the time. It's about time you back it up with some play.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see this year. And I'm glad we got a coach that has the guts to tell him to shut up, play some defense, and then maybe we'll get somewhere in the playoffs. But I'm tired of this blaming other people. That's not what superstars do. You get better and you make your team better by example.
Me and Pop's 4 for 4 today. We just agreeing with each other.
Yeah, that's a record.
Yeah,
That's a record.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
It's funny. So it's funny. Last year, I've always combated Pops with this, talking about like Embiid's just too good, blah blah blah. Last year, I kind of gave him a little bit of a pass because the eye injury, the hand injury, like he was beat up. His face, he had the broken ocular. Yeah. No excuses this year.
No.
I mean, the game that they got eliminated in, he played. I think Harris had 30, or maybe Maxey had 30.
Maxey, Harris,
Harris went off too,
everybody
yeah.
but him.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody but them, and then literally, like you said, the worst comment he could have possibly said was, "Me and Harden need help." They gave you some help,
Right?
They gave you all the help that you could handle, and like you lost because the players that they needed the most didn't compete, and even I think it was even Doc Rivers before he left. Even he had some choice words for some players, throwing some players under the bus yet again. So they're just blaming everybody but themselves. No accountability. And as far as Embiid being the most, as Pop said, what did you call him, Pops? Disappointing. I think it comes from the amount of talent that he has, right? Like the amount of talent that Embiid has, the amount of talent that he shows, and then when things matter most, they're just not coming through. Like I agree with Pops, man. I agree with Pops today. It's frustrating to see somebody that good and just when you really need them, it's even the body language, mopping up and down the court,
exactly,
falling down for no reason, hoping to get a foul call, then arguing with 4 players on your team or getting, beat down 4 or 5. It's frustrating to watch. And that's not even my team, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm with you, Pops. I'm kind of off the CMB train, and hopefully he can change. Yeah, hopefully he can change some things up.
The process is over. No, that's what's up. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But what I love the most is Pops. I feel your emotion in it, and I know that you weren't going to turn your back on the Sixers because last year you watched probably the least amount of Sixers I've ever seen you watch, and I hate that because I know that's your team. I know you love them. So even if it's through the hate or whatever, if you're just watching, I still love to hear the passion you have for your team. So
No, but when you have a player like Dr. J, who is not only one of the greatest players of all time, but one of the classiest individuals of all time, and what that man went through, and finally got him a title in the NBA, and everybody kept saying he ain't gonna get one in the NBA. Well, number one, he ran the ABA, he got titles, in his sleep, and he was the ABA. And when he came to the NBA, he is the thing that led that merger and made it work. Everybody wanted to see Dr. J play because you had never seen anything like that before. So, he needs to take some studies from Dr. J and just become a better human being and take his job more seriously. Yeah, that's my opinion.
I feel it. I love it. All right. We'll definitely be posting that little Pops rant separately too. We'll be using that on the comments. On the content. But I do want to go to the comments and have a few. Earthly said dedication. Thank you so much, Earthly. We appreciate your support. Uncle Mark, congratulations. You guys are getting better and better. Thank you so much, Uncle Mark. We appreciate that. And that's our whole goal, as we said, we're going to do this consistently. We're just trying to get a little bit better each day, we do what we can. So Miss D said, good job, Miles and August. Great job. We appreciate you guys and your love and support as well. And Anthony Weston has a rant to do as well. But I don't know if anybody else wants to come up and be a part of the show. If you want to, no pressure, but that's all good. But I'm going to go ahead and do Anthony's rant real quick. Okay, his rant, and Pops is going to love this. He says, my rant is all about all of a sudden people acting like Michael Jordan was not that guy. Everyone taking shots, and we heard none of this when he played. Since when did it become cool to discredit him? Former players, analysts that never played basketball, go look at his highlights and tell me definitely someone was better. 13 years or so, and people are still chasing his accomplishment. Players with more years even. Wow. Okay. I like it. I know. Pops, I don't know if you want to just say yes or no, but I know you have anything for that.
I'll just say this, and because my grandchildren and her have to really temper what I say, there is no question Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player in the history of this planet. And anyone that says otherwise, I will meet them any place, anywhere, anytime, and I'm going to tell you I'm going to be armed. And that's all I'm going to say.
Come on, Pops, you got me armed.
You don't insult that man. If you've seen him play, to say that LeBron is close to what that man did is ridiculous. Michael Jordan dominated single-handedly the NBA for 10 years. Most teams can't dominate a league for 10 years. He did it as a player, and he's 6-0 in championships. I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous talk. And Scottie Pippen, you need to stop the crap you're talking to. Because again, you didn't say that back then. You rode Michael's coattails. Everything you have in life is due to Michael. You're not one of the 50 greatest players of all time. The only thing you're in the top 50 is brokest athletes of all time. So stop talking stuff about Michael Jordan. And anybody else that wants to talk that stuff, call me any place, anytime, anywhere. Let's go.
But Pops, I'm gonna kind of come in too. He was a great player. He to some people he is a GOAT. But my only argument is with that is those 10 years he only had probably 4 or 5 players that was as good as him, or like on his level. Well, LeBron had way more players and way better teams than Michael Jordan played. That's all I would say about that.
I disagree with that. You had Clyde Drexler. You had
Clyde Drexler. Come on, Pops. Clyde Drexler.
Clyde
Drexler.
There's great players in the NBA at all times. You can never say, "Oh, there was no great players in the NBA at that time." That's ridiculous. And then the other assertion is, nowadays you don't have the ease of what players do. Let's team up with a guy. You can sign guys every year. Michael Jordan played with junk. Injured.
No, he didn't. Pops, he wouldn't got Dennis Rodman, one of the best players ever. Scott Pippen was one of the best players ever.
That's what I was going to say. Other than Dennis Rodman, name a great player that Michael played with.
Scottie Pippen was a great player.
Yeah, one of the most overrated players.
No, he wasn't.
Of all sports.
Okay, the reason why I say that, if you put LeBron with Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen, he's gonna do the same thing Michael Jordan did.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he is. He's a pass first guy.
That's the whole thing, though. He had the opportunity to do that. He's been able to play with every player in the league he's wanted to, and he's 4-6 in championships.
Yeah, but
No
two of those,
great,
he was
GOAT,
by himself. He played against the
no,
Spurs by himself. He had Booby Gibson as his second best player.
no GOAT can be under 500 in championship games. That's ridiculous. No
Okay.
GOAT can be under 500.
But
It's not even close. And again, you're
Was
too
Goat on the
young.
bingo?
You didn't see Michael play his whole
oh,
career.
probably
young for
I
that.
didn't
You're
see him
too
play. I seen him when he was good. I didn't see the years when he got beat up by the Pistons. I didn't see that part.
And what did
So I
he do
seen
the
him
very,
when he
and
was
what did he do
good.
the very next year? They beat him up. You're right. They scratched him.
He went and got Scottie
Different.
Pippen. He needed Scottie Pippen to help him.
No, Scottie Pippen again.
Oh,
he
come
showed
on,
After
Pops.
Michael retired, he was an average player at best.
But I do agree with you though. Michael Jordan is one of the best players ever to play the game. He had heart. LeBron don't have that dog in him. I give you that. He doesn't have that.
So
but
you're basically admitting that.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is he was a great player. He did it. But I go overall as a player. Like Michael Jordan wasn't a nice person. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that type of guy. Yeah, in your opinion, yes, that's true. So I'm saying he that's why he's kind of by himself. But
niceness gets you last.
Yeah, true. But LeBron James, one question: LeBron James, was he a pass first or a score first?
He does both very well.
No, he was a pass
But he's
first,
a
and
pass
he got the most points in the NBA.
And he's played for 50 years.
That's not his fault. He's healthy.
Again, no, I'm gonna
more threes nowadays.
I'm gonna step in real quick for both y'all.
Different era.
And just let you guys know that this is the preview for the roundtable coming soon. We're gonna have Pops versus Marcus. We're gonna get in the same room and we're gonna break it down just like that. You see how quickly how quickly the intensity ratcheted up.
But
I love it.
I'm gonna do my own chart and you can do yours. But they did an algorithm recently based on everything and the differences in errors and all that. LeBron didn't even make the top 13. According to that algorithm.
It's algorithm. That's algorithm not true.
Put somebody else up there, but it's not LeBron. He's not even number 2.
Algorithm is not facts, though.
Kobe was better than LeBron. I mean, let's be honest about that. I mean, you can't keep doing this. And again,
all right. We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down.
You're insulting the man's legacy.
I love
Pops. The mic's going down. We're gonna have to do it, but that's what I love about it.
Table.
We're gonna.
I'm just glad it wasn't me this time.
Well, yeah, you and Pops are on the same page today, so yeah. So
no, I love this, man. Me and Pops have gone at it for the last 2 years, three. Like we've gone on some rants too before. I'm just glad this time Marcus.
Well, the funniest thing about it too is like the whole "say like a champ" concept came out of this type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Where we would just get into these conversations and we just have to be going back and forth. So it's like, all right, we need to put this stuff down on wax. So
and at the end of the day, it's all love.
Absolutely. That's
Definitely.
That's what I love about it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this thing up. Again, thank you guys so much for your support, for your love, for your comments, for being here with us every single week. And we really couldn't make it happen without the people in this room and the people also watching wherever you are tuning in. So thank you guys so much. And again, to my brother, we talked about this from the very beginning. We're gonna keep this thing moving. So we'll be here for 250, for 300. We're gonna do our little LeBron version of LeBron and D-Wade. Not 5, not 6, not 7, but we'll keep this thing moving for as long as we possibly can. So that's what's up. Anything you want to throw out there?
Well, like you said, man, this show started from a parking lot conversation.
Literally
a long one too. We had been off work, you know,
right?
What I mean? And so I mean, like you said, like we've been doing this for a really long time. I couldn't imagine yourself or this group, Marcus, you two. We've known Marcus for a really long time too, just from our time at CVS. So, we talk about using Marcus's studio, but it wasn't random. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was, someone that you would talk to, that you had been really close to. This is one of my, bigger accomplishments in life. You know what I mean? As far as, just something we decided to set out to, and we've stuck to. Literally, we haven't missed an episode in 200 weeks. It's huge. It's a long time. Going on 4-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So
4 years this September. That's when we'll celebrate again.
Yeah.
So.
Our next celebration, man. So from the bottom of my heart, as much as I appreciate everybody watching, I appreciate you and Marcus that much more, man. I really love y'all both for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Y'all are my brothers for real. And all the SLAC family along the way that we've collected as well. Our family is very important to us. So everyone becomes family, it becomes like a little family.
Thanks.
And we keep each other close. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. And yes, we will see you all again soon. Congratulations again to our giveaway winner. Anthony Weston won that. I think nobody got bingo. So we're just gonna have to try again. We're gonna have to
Hall of Fame.
Well, I know that we're gonna be looking forward to the Hall of Fame game soon. All right, so that's what's up. So we got a bingo in the house. We'll have to review, check the tapes to see if that kind of counts or if that was cheating or not. But we'll take it though. We got that. But we love the participation, the engagement. And if you have a friend, share it out. If you have somebody that likes sports, again, because word of mouth is still the best way to kind of communicate and to kind of get more people going and seeing what we got going on. So thank you guys again. Also, we're going to have some t-shirts coming soon. We got some merch. And I want to shout out our creative director for handling so much behind the scenes and making it such a nice day for us. And it's all love. Striz, you want to show them the shirt real quick, though?
Oh, yeah.
Show them the back. Show them the back.
Show them what's going on.
Make sure I don't fall over nothing or whatever.
We got
see the name.
We got Strizzy on the building.
Is that the dude from the Little Caesars Pizza?
Show the back.
Yeah.
That's SLAC Caesar. This is sports delivered every Tuesday. That's what's
Love
up.
it.
So thank you for modeling that, Strizzy. But yes, we're gonna have more shirts too coming. So if you guys want to get some merch, and we have a few different things that we put together, and some of y'all that couldn't be here with us, we'll be sending you guys some different things too, so you can feel like you are part of it. And thank you guys again so much. But with that, I think we're gonna shut it down. I know we see some things in the comments. Let me just run through this real quick. Thank you guys so much for being part of the show. Grace, just great job to you three. Amazing work. Thank you so much. Anthony West says into infinity beyond. Stephanie Washington said y'all put on an awesome show, here for the laughs and love y'all. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Uncle Mark is still on the Jordan thing. Be sure to come back for the roundtable, Uncle Mark, because we're gonna get that popping. And then Anthony Weston as well. Dope. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. And
don't forget the other one she said designed by, man. You can't skip that one.
Oh yes, designed by A-Dub. I'm trying to do my thing, trying to put some things together. So yeah, you never know. But that was a situation. 70 says, I was wondering why Little Caesar was on the bingo card. That might have been why. But that's what's up. So I guess we'll leave it right there. Thank you guys again. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
I can't do Taco Tuesday because it's Sunday.
What you gonna
Fried
say?
Chicken Sunday.
Fried Chicken Sunday. We out.
And you say them too. They all belong.